Assalamu alaikum. My name is Steve Muhammad, and I'm the president and founder of Knowledge for Life. We just returned from a very powerful, very spirited, very revelatory message by the Honorable Louis Farrakhan on the 16th anniversary of the Million Man March. What we're going to be doing is we're going to upload some of what we recorded when we were there in Philadelphia. We want to thank Brother Richard Muhammad from the Final Call newspaper and Brother Ashad Muhammad from the Final Call newspaper for giving us full media access to a lot of the events that we recorded. And brothers and sisters, this clip that we're about to play is so on point and so, common sense, if you will, that it's a shame almost that we would have to be encouraged, inspired, and motivated to not only build businesses in our community, but to support those businesses in our community. One of the message that you're about to hear, the clip that we're about to play, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan is explaining how we can be integrated in America, but yet separated at the same time. And he gave it a beautiful example of how throughout America you have Chinatown, you have Little Italy, you have Little Havana, you have all of these different ethnic groups coming together. But when you look at the black community, you have the ghetto. And a ghetto is a place where there is extreme wealth and talent. But the problem is that wealth and talent is ciphered out and nothing's ever put back in. So it's a colonized situation. And believe it or not, I was able to bear witness to what the Honorable Louis Farrakhan said, because as I was rolling through Philadelphia, there was a certain part of that town that let me know that I was in a Chinatown, for instance. Not that it was a lot of Chinese people that were there that I saw. I mean, that was the case too. But what was so beautiful about the whole cultural continuity, the cultural integration that the Chinese people showed in Philadelphia, in America, was that when you looked up at the stores had Chinese letters. The stores had Chinese people behind the counter serving Chinese people who were patronizing that Chinese business. And in many cases, the people who were doing business were speaking in Chinese. So that is unity, that is power right here in America. And so we're going to go ahead and play this clip. And as I said, we're going to continue to, throughout the week, upload clips. We were blessed and fortunate to be able to tape the conference where student Dr. Ava Muhammad was present, Professor Griff, Dr. Ridgely, I mean, so many others, Brother Cedric. I mean, we could go on and on. It was just a powerful, powerful event that we're going to share some of that with you. We encourage you to visit thefinalcall.com, where you can purchase the Honorable Louis Farrakhan's lecture in its entirety. We also encourage you to visit us at knowforlife.info. That's knowforlife.info. Join our site, become a member. The membership fee is only $25 a year. And that goes into helping us, of course, to go and cover some of these events. We have a lot of things that are coming up. Before we go, we just want to thank our sponsors that helped us go up to Philadelphia. Without their sponsorship, we would have never been able to go up there. We would have never been able to bring you this information. And so it's all about us pulling our dollars, pulling our resources, pulling our talents, and doing something for self. May God continue to bless you and your family. You can contact Know for Life at knowforlife.yahoo.com, or you can call 937-867-5131. May God continue to bless you and your family as I leave you in peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Now listen, listen, listen. Chinese. Here they come to America. Well, in every major city where there are Chinese, they ain't trying to sleep with white people. The Chinese settle in a part of town. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because they like to be with each other. Okay, they come in, then they end up buying where they live. They're separate, but they're integrated. They're in a system that they're making work for them. Can you dig it? But now look at them. Go to Chinatown. You go to a Chinese restaurant. It's Chinese people. What do you expect in Chinatown? They ain't integrating. You can't go in Chinatown looking for egg foo young and a black person come out saying, egg foo young, please. You would say, damn, what is he doing here? I thought he should be over on the other side of town selling ribs. I'm trying to give you a picture. In Chinatown, they got their own banks. Chinese people make money, they put money in their own bank. They lend money to their own people. They set up their own businesses in Chinatown. Integrated, but separate. In many large cities now you have Koreatown, Greek town, Polish town. Well, hell, you say, well, yeah, look at white people and Asian people. Well, going down to Miami, and look at the Haitians. They're your black brothers and sisters. They came to America a few years ago. They got their own part of town. They got their own politics. They got 5 banks. And you sitting around here talking about how big and bad you are. Don't have a damn bank. Don't have no money. You live in a separate part of town and don't own nothing in that part of town. You don't own the business. You don't own the block where you live. The white man come and set up banks. The black bank closed down. See, you're already separated, but you're not profiting.